Life Philosophies Unleashed.
Hey there! Ever had one of those moments where it feels like life strings are being pulled by some invisible puppeteer? Marcus Aurelius had a different take on that feeling. He believed that deep within us lies a power far greater than the external forces that seem to control us, the power of our thoughts. Imagine your thoughts as the architects of your reality, sketching out the blueprint of your life with every passing moment. Stoicism, as Aurelius understood it, urges us not to let our thoughts drift by unnoticed, but to actively examine and mold them. It's like taking a magnifying glass to the inner workings of your mind, peeling back the layers to reveal the roots of your actions and emotions. So, what's the first step to positive thinking? It's taking a moment to pause and ponder, what's really going on up there in your head? Stoics swear by practices like reflection, meditation, or journaling tools that help us understand our thoughts better. Think of it as a mental spring cleaning, sweeping out the cobwebs of negativity to make room for clarity and positivity. Picture this. Your mind is a bustling marketplace with thoughts of all shapes and sizes jostling for attention. But amidst the chaos, there's a quiet corner where you can sit and observe, like a wise old sage watching the world go by. By cultivating this inner observer, Stoics learn to catch themselves in the act of thinking, to step back and examine their thoughts with a critical eye. Now, you might be thinking, but aren't thoughts just thoughts? What's the big deal? Well, according to Aurelius, our thoughts hold the key to our happiness. They're like the seeds we plant in the garden of our minds, nourishing some, choking out others, and ultimately shaping the landscape of our lives. Take a moment to think about it. When you're consumed by negative thoughts, how does it affect your mood, your actions, your relationships? Chances are, it casts a shadow over every aspect of your life, like a dark cloud looming on the horizon. But here's the flip side. When you cultivate positive thoughts, it's like watering the flowers of your soul, nourishing them until they bloom with joy and vitality. It's not about burying your head in the sand and pretending everything's rosy. It's about facing life's challenges with a spirit of resilience and optimism. Stoicism teaches us that we can't always control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond, and it all starts with the quality of our thoughts. So, the next time you catch yourself getting swept away by a tide of negativity, take a deep breath and remember, you have the power to shape your thoughts, and in doing so, to shape your destiny. Learn to transform your thoughts. Ever feel like you're stuck in a never-ending loop of negative thoughts? Like quicksand pulling you deeper into despair with every passing moment? Marcus Aurelius offers us a lifeline, the power to transform our thoughts. Picture this. Your mind is like a canvas, painted with the brushstrokes of your thoughts. But instead of resigning yourself to a bleak landscape, imagine picking up the brush and creating something beautiful. Now, I know what you're thinking, easier said than done, right? After all, our minds are like runaway trains, hurtling down the tracks of habit and conditioning with no brakes in sight. But here's the thing, those thoughts that seem so fixed and immutable, they're more like clay waiting to be molded by our perception. With a little practice and patience, we can reshape even the most entrenched patterns of thinking. So, how do we go about this mental makeover? Well, it starts with awareness, becoming conscious of the thoughts that flit across our minds like shadows in the night. Stoics call this the practice of prosophe, or mindfulness, a vigilant watchfulness over the movements of our own minds. It's like shining a spotlight into the darkest corners of our psyche, illuminating the patterns of thought that drive our actions and emotions. But awareness alone isn't enough. We also need to cultivate the courage to challenge our thoughts, to question their validity, and seek out alternative perspectives. Picture yourself as a detective, sifting through the evidence to uncover the truth hidden beneath the surface. When a negative thought arises, instead of blindly accepting it as gospel truth, ask yourself, is this thought reasonable? Is it helpful? Is there another way of looking at the situation? Now, I won't lie to you, transforming your thoughts isn't always easy. It takes time, effort, and a whole lot of self-compassion. But the rewards are more than worth it. By learning to challenge our negative thoughts, we open up a world of possibility, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. It's like swapping out our complaint hat for a problem-solving cap, empowering us to take control of our own destiny. So, the next time you find yourself sinking into a sea of negativity, remember, you have the power to transform your thoughts, and in doing so, to transform your life. Practice Premeditatio Malorum. Ever wish life came with a user manual or a crystal ball to predict the challenges ahead? Well, Stoicism offers the next best thing, Premeditatio Malorum, or the premeditation of evils. Picture this. You're gearing up for a picnic, but instead of blindly hoping for sunny skies, you check the forecast for rain. Similarly, Stoicism encourages us to anticipate life's curveballs, preparing ourselves mentally for potential setbacks. Now, you might be thinking, but isn't that just being pessimistic? Not at all. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Stoicism isn't about resigning ourselves to a fate of misery and suffering. It's about facing reality head-on, with courage and resilience. By preparing ourselves for the worst, we free ourselves from the grip of fear and anxiety, empowering us to meet life's challenges with strength and fortitude. So, how do we go about this practice of premeditation? Well, it starts with awareness, becoming conscious of the fact that life is inherently unpredictable, and that adversity is an inevitable part of the human experience. Picture yourself as a sailor navigating the stormy seas of life, scanning the horizon for signs of trouble, and preparing yourself for whatever may come. But premeditation isn't just about anticipating external challenges. It's also about preparing ourselves mentally for the internal struggles that we may face. Picture yourself as a warrior, training for battle in the arena of your own mind, honing your skills of self-discipline and self-mastery. By preparing ourselves in this way, we cultivate a sense of inner resilience that enables us to weather life's storms with grace and dignity. Now, I won't sugarcoat it, premeditation isn't always easy. It requires courage, discipline, and a willingness to confront our deepest fears. But the rewards are more than worth it. By embracing the practice of premeditation, we transform ourselves from passive victims of fate into active architects of our own destiny. It's like strapping on a mental seatbelt before embarking on the roller coaster ride of life, ensuring that we're prepared for whatever twists and turns may come our way. Live in the present. Ever caught yourself time traveling between the past and the future, missing out on the beauty of the present moment? Marcus Aurelius has a gentle reminder for you. Give yourself the gift of now. Picture this, you're on a train journey through life, but instead of staring out the window and marveling at the passing scenery, you're lost in thoughts of yesterday's regrets or tomorrow's worries. Stoicism nudges us to hop off the time-traveling train and plant our feet firmly in the present. It's like savoring a delicious meal, relishing each bite without fretting about dessert or dwelling on yesterday's leftovers. By embracing the present, we free ourselves from the shackles of regret and anxiety, finding peace in the here and now. But living in the present isn't just about mindfulness. It's also about acceptance. Picture yourself as a surfer riding the waves of life, surrendering to the rhythm of the ocean, and letting go of the need to control every twist and turn. By accepting reality as it is, rather than how we wish it to be, we open ourselves up to a world of possibility and wonder. Now, I won't pretend that living in the present is always easy. In fact, it can be downright challenging, especially in a world that constantly bombards us with distractions and demands for our attention. but the rewards are more than worth it. By embracing the present moment, we unlock a sense of peace and contentment that transcends the ups and downs of everyday life. It's like finding an oasis of calm in the midst of life's chaos, a sanctuary where we can rest and recharge before venturing out into the world once more. So, the next time you catch yourself getting lost in thoughts of the past or the future, take a deep breath and remember, the present moment is a precious gift waiting to be unwrapped. Embrace it, cherish it, and savor every moment, for it is all we truly have. Practice gratitude. Ever taken a moment to appreciate the simple joys of being alive? Marcus Aurelius invites us to start each day with a heart full of gratitude. Picture this. You wake up to the sunrise, but instead of hitting snooze and burying your head under the covers, you pause to marvel at the miracle of another day. Stoicism isn't just about counting blessings. It's about seeing the world through grateful eyes, finding beauty in the mundane and meaning in the chaos. It's like polishing a dull stone until it gleams with gratitude, transforming life's challenges into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. But practicing gratitude isn't just a feel-good exercise. It's also a powerful tool for cultivating resilience and well-being. Picture yourself as a gardener tending to the garden of your soul, watering the seeds of gratitude until they bloom into a vibrant garden of joy and abundance. By actively seeking out and acknowledging the blessings in our lives, we shift our focus from scarcity to abundance, from complaint to contentment. Now, I won't pretend that practicing gratitude is always easy. In fact, it can be downright challenging, especially when life throws us curveballs and tests our resilience. But the rewards are more than worth it. By embracing an attitude of gratitude, we transform ourselves from victims of circumstance into architects of our own happiness. It's like flipping a switch in our minds, illuminating the darkest corners with the light of appreciation and wonder. So, the next time you find yourself feeling overwhelmed by life's challenges, take a moment to pause and count your blessings. Embrace the practice of gratitude as a daily ritual, a sacred offering to the universe in recognition of the precious gift of life itself. And there you have it, 5 powerful lessons from Marcus Aurelius and Stoicism on how to think positively and live your best life. So, the next time life throws you a curveball, remember, you have the power to shape your thoughts, embrace the present, and find gratitude in every moment. Thanks for tuning in. And until next time, stay positive, stay inspired, and keep spreading those good vibes.